A storm is brewing in our economy. It's not just a drizzle or a passing shower, it's a full-blown tempest that's going to affect every single one of us. Ignore the fancy economists and their jargon. They might have their charts and graphs, but they often miss the human element. I'm talking about real folks like you and me, people who work hard every day, who have families to support and dreams to chase. We see the signs every day at the grocery store, the gas pump, and even in our utility bills. Prices are creeping up, and it's getting harder to stretch that paycheck. Many of us are feeling the pinch, trying to make ends meet and wondering how we'll get through the next month, let alone the next year. The warning signs are flashing red, and it's not just the stock market that's in trouble. It's our everyday lives that are at stake. But folks are acting like we're on a permanent vacation, ignoring the storm clouds gathering on the horizon. Now, I know what you might be thinking, prepping. That's for those doomsday folks with bunkers and years' worth of beans. Let me stop you right there. We're not talking about surviving the apocalypse. We're talking about common sense. We're talking about weathering the economic storm that's coming and coming strong. This isn't about fear-mongering. It's about being prepared. It's about taking control of your finances and your future. It's about making smart decisions today to safeguard tomorrow. We're talking about practical steps you can take right now. Simple, everyday actions that can make a big difference. And weathering the economic storm that's coming and coming strong. This isn't about fear-mongering. It's about taking control of your finances and your future. Control of your finances and your future. It's about making smart decisions today to safeguard tomorrow. In this video, I'm going to walk you through practical, no-nonsense steps you can take right now to protect yourself and your family. We'll cover everything from budgeting to emergency funds and even how to make the most of what you already have. We're talking about real strategies for real people, no matter your budget. Whether you're just getting by or have a little extra to save, there's something here for you. The storm is coming, but with the right preparation, we can weather it together. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Credit cards are not your friend. They might seem like a convenient way to manage your finances, but in reality, they're designed to keep you trapped in a cycle of debt. Think about it. Every time you swipe that card, you're not just spending money, you're borrowing it, often at exorbitant interest rates. And while you're struggling to make minimum payments, those fancy CEOs are laughing all the way to the bank. Those tempting deals and cashback offers, they're just bait, folks. They lure you in with promises of rewards and savings. But the reality is far from it. You end up spending more than you ever planned, thinking you're getting ahead. But in truth, you're digging yourself deeper into a financial hole. You're not saving money, you're drowning in debt. The stress of mounting bills and relentless collection calls can be overwhelming. It's time to break free from the plastic shackles. Imagine the relief of not having to worry about those monthly payments. Cut up those credit cards, close those accounts, and stop giving those banks your hard-earned money. Take back control of your financial life. The feeling of freedom from those monthly payments is better than any fleeting sale. You'll feel a weight lifted off your shoulders. You need to take control of your spending. Start by creating a budget that works for you. Track every dollar and make sure it has a purpose. Make a budget and stick to it. Cash is king, folks. When you pay with cash, you feel the transaction more deeply. When you pay with cash, you feel it. You see the money leaving your hands, and it makes you think twice about unnecessary purchases. You see how much you're spending, and you're less likely to overspend. It's a powerful way to stay within your means. Every dollar you put towards debt is a dollar that's not working for you, building your future. Instead, it's lining the pockets of credit card companies. It's time to take charge, get out of debt, and stay out of debt. The journey might be tough, but the rewards are worth it. Your future self will thank you. Imagine a life free from the burden of debt, where you can focus on building wealth and achieving your dreams. I love a good steak as much as the next guy, but when times get tough, you gotta make smart choices. It's not just about cutting costs, it's about making every dollar count. When you're at the grocery store, it's easy to get tempted by the more expensive items, but remember, there are plenty of affordable options that are just as nutritious and delicious. That means prioritizing needs over wants. Start by making a list of essentials before you even step foot in the store. This way, you can avoid impulse buys and stick to what you really need. Compare prices between different brands and stores to find the best deals. And gourmet cheese and fancy coffee drinks aren't needs. They're luxuries. Sure, they might make your meals a bit more exciting, but they can also drain your wallet faster than you think. Save those treats for special occasions and focus on more budget-friendly options for your daily needs. Now, I'm not saying you have to live on rice and beans, though there's no shame in a good pot of beans, but it's time to get savvy with your grocery shopping. Look for versatile ingredients that can be used in multiple dishes. Rice, beans, pasta, and frozen vegetables are all great staples that can stretch your meals and your budget. Look for sales, buy in bulk when you can, and don't be afraid of generic brands. Often these products are just as good as the name brands but come at a fraction of the cost. Stock up on non-perishable items when they're on sale and you'll save money in the long run. Remember those coupons your grandma used to clip? They're still a thing. In fact, couponing has evolved, and now you can find digital coupons and discount codes online. Spend a few minutes each week looking for these deals, and you might be surprised at how much you can save. And there are tons of apps out there that can help you find the best deals on groceries. These apps can compare prices, alert you to sales, and even offer cash back on certain purchases. It's like having a personal shopping assistant right in your pocket. Every little bit adds up. Small savings here and there can accumulate over time, making a significant difference in your overall budget. It's all about being mindful of your spending and making intentional choices. Think about it this way. Every dollar you save at the grocery store is a dollar you can put towards your emergency fund, your debt, or even just a little peace of mind. Financial security isn't just about earning more, it's also about spending wisely. And that, my friends, is priceless. The sense of achievement and relief you get from knowing you're in control of your finances is worth more than any gourmet treat. So, shop smart, save wisely, and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with financial stability. Let's talk about convenience, folks. Those pre-cut veggies, those single-serve snacks that drive through coffee, they all come with a hefty price tag. And it's not just the extra money you're forking over, it's the damage it's doing to your wallet in the long run. Think about it. Taking a few extra minutes to chop your own vegetables, packing your own lunch, or brewing your own coffee can save you a small fortune over time. And homemade always tastes better anyway. Those small, convenient purchases may seem harmless at the moment, but they add up like crazy. Before you know it, you've blown through your budget without even realizing it. It's time to break the convenience habit. Get back to basics. Cook at home more, pack your lunch, and find joy in the simple things. Your wallet and your waistline will thank you. Now, I'm all for enjoying a good meal, but there's a difference between eating to live and living to eat. And overeating is costing you both in terms of your health and your wealth. Think about it. Those extra servings, those late-night snacks, those supersized portions, they all add up. Not just on your waistline, but also on your grocery bill. And nobody needs that much food anyway. It's time to practice a little portion control. Listen to your body. Eat when you're hungry, stop when you're full, and don't let your eyes be bigger than your stomach. Remember, food is fuel. It's there to nourish your body and give you energy, not to weigh you down. By eating mindfully and controlling your portions, you'll not only save money but also improve your health. It's a win-win. Relying on a single income stream is like putting all your eggs in one basket. Risky business, folks. It's time to diversify, to create multiple streams of income, to become a money-making machine. Now, I'm not saying you need to quit your day job and become an entrepreneur overnight, though if you've got a fire in your belly, go for it. But there are tons of ways to make extra money on the side, even with a busy schedule. Think about your skills and passions. Can you turn your hobby into a side hustle? Can you offer your services as a freelancer? Can you sell handmade goods online? The possibilities are endless. Every little bit helps. Even an extra $100 or $200 a month can make a huge difference. It could be the difference between struggling to make ends meet and having a little breathing room in your budget. Life is full of surprises, and they're not always the good kind. Car troubles, medical bills, unexpected home repairs. They can pop up out of nowhere and knock you off your feet financially. That's why it's crucial to have an emergency fund, a financial safety net to catch you when life throws you a curveball. This isn't about saving up for a vacation or a new TV. It's about having peace of mind, knowing you can handle whatever life throws your way. Now, I know what you're thinking. I can barely afford groceries, let alone save for an emergency. But hear me out. Even if you can only spare $10 or $20 a week, it's a start. Think of it like this. Every dollar you put in your emergency fund is a dollar you won't have to put on a credit card later. It's about breaking the cycle of debt and taking control of your finances. The future might seem uncertain, but one thing's for sure: those who are prepared will weather the storm far better than those caught unprepared. We've covered a lot of ground today, from ditching those debt-inducing credit cards to building your own financial safety net. Prepping for an economic downturn isn't about living in fear. It's about taking control and making smart choices today to secure a brighter tomorrow. It's about common sense, folks. I hope this video has given you some practical, actionable steps you can start implementing today. Every little bit counts. Start small, stay consistent, and I promise you'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Until next time, keep fighting for your financial freedom.